rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your hope.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Right back to Irving. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Downfield for Njoku. That's caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Give. This is Irving. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go again here with Irving. And he will score. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Young. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Young. Over the middle, he's got Legette. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. On play action, Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Lightning 18. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one taken in by Burton. 17 yards on that play. It's a Carolina first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's got Laporta open on the left side. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
19, Tiger, 19.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. Brooks, first down and then some. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. He's got room to the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On first down, here's Irving. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Going for it all. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Panthers are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18 Cardinal, 18, go!
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2. And now you find yourself on 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run with Irving. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
60 vices, 60 vices. Go street.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. A a run on 1st and goal. He is in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here we go, go!
A 2nd down throw for Young. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On the jump.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Young. Over the middle. That's Burton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal.
19, Tiger. Come on, set.
Now Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's 4th and goal.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready?
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll go once more with Brooks. Room up the sideline at the 45. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Ready up! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Set go!
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Down the field, he's got Burton. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
A carry now for Brooks. Finding room to the 20. And he will score again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that'll set up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Take go.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Hurt. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
The handoff, it's Irving. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Back to throw.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Young to throw on 1st down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. To throw is Young. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka maneuvering in there to bring his man down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Young. Out wide, it's Leggett. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. White. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And with that completion, now it puts them in prime position to win this game, Mike. I mean, at this point, all they have to do, protect the football, put it in a good spot where the kicker feels good about it, and hope your field goal team can be the hero.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's White. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Run with White. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now 2nd and inches. Young. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some